Peace, peace. Hope to find you in the best of health and the best of spirits. It's your brother back again. You know what I mean? Here to chop it up with you again this week. Something that I had wanted to talk to you guys about before, but it kind of slipped my mind. And I don't know if you guys understood the prize case, right? Prize well from Fuji's, right? I don't know how well you guys understood that. Well, you know, Prize is being charged with being a foreign operative, right? And a lot of people got it misconstrued on what that means to be a foreign operative, right? Basically, it's not saying that he's a spy for China. That's, people say that, and that's not what that means. It just means that he was a person doing business with very influential people in the Chinese, in the country of China. Some people with ties to the government and things of that nature. So if you have that level of business contacts in a place like China, who's obviously like on the other end of a spectrum when it comes to, or let's just say they're a non-friendly nation, right, towards America, right? So you have to register as a foreign operative, meaning that you operate in a foreign country, right, business-wise. And that means, you know, you can't have any dealings with politicians here, you know what I'm saying, because you could be trying to compromise them for them, you know what I mean? Basically like a double agent, or you know, you guys get the picture. So anyway, you know, I don't want to spend too much time on that. Remember, it was a big scandal with him where it stretched from just him, not just him, to all of Hollywood, right? To Jamie Foxx, Leonardo DiCaprio, right? All the way up to President Barack Obama, because the guy who was giving him this money was even donating to the Obama campaign, right? So they were saying that, you know, Barack Obama might have been brought and paid for, you know, he could have been taking money from the Chinese government. Did he know or did he not know, right? And that's a big thing, because once your politicians start receiving money from foreign nations, they no longer act in your best interest. But shit, we see that every day when these guys are brought and paid for by, whether it's the military industrial complex like Lockheed Martin or Big Pharma. You know, whether it's Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, or, you know, whoever the hell the CDC, whoever the hell else the CDC is in bed with, right? But I said that to say this. It's a big thing. It's called, you know, it could be called treason if a U.S. elected official is caught doing business and operating as a foreign operative, right? They're not allowed to be doing direct business with other governments, you know, or selling political favors from our government to another company from another government, or even, you know, even just to that other country, right? They're not allowed to sell political favors or anything like that of that nature, right? They're you know, they're supposed to be like their personal and their public, right? When they're working, that's supposed to be their public. When they're home, you know, that's supposed to be their private. So yeah, they have businesses and charities and foundations on the side, but not, you know, when they do things like that as a foreign operative, you know, it's called a conflict of interest. And so anytime it goes into the secrets of the state or infringes on your duties of the state, you can be locked up in a place like Fort Leavenworth, right? A military prison, because you have broken the highest standards of law in this country. And if I'm not mistaken, treason is still punishable by death. They can kill you. They can execute you for treason. Now, why is that important? I said all that today to get to the big thing, the big meat on the bone. Pedophile Joe has been caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Now, mind you, we've been heard about it, but everybody kept trying to play it like it's smoke and mirrors. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else is losing their mind all of a sudden. Like he ain't, like he ain't the type of dude to go ahead and do some foolishness like that. We already know he's into little kids, and we already know that his son is a crackhead. No company, nobody with half a brain would hire your son or his son as an advisor to their multi-million-dollar company, especially not if they plan to succeed or to do something that's get something beneficial from this guy, right? So we already know that dealing with Hunter Biden was a quid pro quo. A little hot, it just got off work, so forgive me. But it was pretty much a favor for a favor situation, right? Basically, he plays the middleman between whether it was Ukraine or China and his pops. He get the back there. He does the backdoor deal. He gets the money, and then ciphers his father's cut to his father. Of course, he gets a little piece by being the middleman, right? Exactly. Now, this fool has been in the White House for 3 years, and basically our letter agencies have been putting it. They've been squashing it. They ain't been letting it come out, but the whole time they've been telling you Trump did all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Trump was with Russia. Trump was with China. Trump wasn't with those people. It was fucking pedophile Joe. AKA the Black Family Destroyer. AKA, the crime bill guy. AKA Hillary Clinton's bosom buddy. And that's another thing, like, why is it that you, my people, always want to vote for the Democratic Party when these are some of the most treacherous and gangster motherfuckers you ever see? I heard a stat the other day where it said Hillary Clinton had about 51 of her friends or people that she that worked for her or was in business with her in some kind of way, shape, or form commit suicide. What kind of friend are you if you got more than one person that's your friend that commits suicide? I don't understand. Basically, she getting people neutralized or deleted, however you want to put it. You know what I'm saying? She the gangster out the two. Bill, he's a master manipulator. Hillary, she get you sleeping with the fishes player. You know what I mean? And this is documented. But we ain't gonna get away from Pedo Joe. You know what I'm saying? But I had to see how that all, show you how all that tied in together, right? This dude been shady. And my people broke their necks to vote for this cat. Was even out in the street popping bottles when this fool won. And you don't even see that you was running into a burning house. So I just wanted to shed some light on that and speak on that, and how my brother said, plant the seed, if you will, so that you can go ahead and do some knowledge, do the knowledge and research some of this stuff yourself about Joe Biden. And you gotta understand, the Epstein list of shit came out recently. His name was on that list, right? His name was on the list of being to Epstein Island, going back to Epstein Island. He'd been there many a times. You know what I mean? Yeah. Pedo Joe. And y'all voted for this cat. But that's ill, because I need y'all to understand what's happening in real time. So the House Ways and Means Committee, they're doing a Senate hearing on this shit now. They're talking about trying to impeach him. Now, I know y'all just watched Trump get impeached twice. Y'all thinking it's the same thing. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not. Homie get impeached, they're gonna lock him up. You know what I'm saying? Like those are, and that's what the whole point of what I was saying is, those are some serious ass crimes. You know what I mean? You could probably run around with like 10 kilos of cocaine and get off like this fool's supposed to get off. I told you that shit punishable by death. You know? It's ill because a lot of us don't even know this is going on right now. They got y'all thinking about a whole bunch of millionaires in the sub, and some chick that went missing and turned around and showed back up. Kiki Palmer thought in the streets. Like all that shit ain't got nothing to do with the price of tea in China, man. You know, and they also passed a law that said they can sell you clone meat in your supermarkets. Shit that is not allowed to be sold to anybody else, anywhere else, they gonna sell to you. They're gonna sell your ass clone goat meat and beef and pig. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they trying to take you up out of here, baby. And you can't say that they're not trying to get rid of you because they called you useless eaters. And you don't have to believe me, but damn, the president sold you out. Your last vice president running for president, he just told everybody he don't give a damn about you being homeless and your city deteriorating and you not having a decent livable wage. He's worried about Ukraine. Ukraine is what's important to him. These are your politicians, man. Your politicians. But you know, like I said, man, I ain't gonna hit y'all too hard in the head with that. It was just something on my mind. I wanted to go ahead and share these thoughts with y'all. I get back at y'all. Yeah, I know I need to sit down and do a longer video, more in-depth video, but it's soon to come. But for right now, I'm gonna just keep hitting you with these quick little nuggets while I'm riding and cruising, doing what I gotta do. But until next time, I hope we learned something and we grew a little bit on this journey. And I hope to leave you in a better place than I found you in. Peace.